Wir sind hier in dem Büro, wo wir gestern noch Disketten. Chat, das Spiel spielt übrigens nicht in der Neuzeit, das spielt nur in einer Zeit, wo ich groß geworden bin, da gab es sowas wie Disketten und Videokassetten und Kassetten. Ja, das kennt ihr alle nicht mehr. Was? Okay. Gut, ich glaube, wir müssen jetzt wieder hoch ins Studio. Das war, glaube ich, da sind wir gestern stehen geblieben. Und du sagst, du bist nicht alt. Genau das nämlich.
Time for some music.
Zeit für etwas Musik, sagt der Forrest. Wir sind nämlich der Forrest. Und wenn der Forrest sagt, Zeit für Musik, dann spielen wir Musik hier im Radiostudio. Ich lege jetzt für euch gleich eine ganz geile Platte auf. Hier bei Radio KFM 18916 The Screen.
Guy put the music on for me.
Ich hatte als Kind auch noch Kassetten. Perfekt. Kassetten waren toll. Die Türen sind echt gruselig. So, hier ist unser Radiostudio für die, die gestern nicht dabei waren. Ganz kurz vielleicht zur Erklärung, die nicht dabei waren. Die Notrufdienststelle hätte einen Notruf an unsere Polizeidienststelle weitergeleitet. Und dort ist keiner rangegangen. So, jetzt ist das ein kleines Kuhkaff. Jetzt ist die Tante von der Notrufstelle dorthin gefahren, hat den Sheriff tot aufgefunden und der Deputy oder die Deputy war in der Zelle eingesperrt und bewusstlos und hat dann die Notrufe zu uns umgeleitet, weil sie konnte auch nicht telefonieren, weil kein Empfang und bla 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 und hat gemeint, gut, sie packt jetzt zusammen und fährt auf die nächste Polizeidienststelle, um dort Hilfe zu holen. Und die Notrufe gehen jetzt alle bei uns im Radiosender ein. Und wir müssen den Leuten in ihren Situationen, weil ein Serienkiller unterwegs ist, quasi durchmanövrieren. Kann sein, dass wir eventuell 1 oder 2 schon getötet haben, weil wir ihnen falsche Tipps gegeben haben. Aber das berät man nicht. Wir haben sicher 4 oder 5 schon gerettet. Also von daher alles gut. So jetzt aktuell ungefähr der Stand. So, wir legen Musik auf. Für euch die Late Night Lurkery. Ganz normaler Tag als Radiomoderator, genau das.
You'll like this next song.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
16.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Es kommt ein neuer Anruf rein.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Musik leider aus, sorry.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream.
The
I
Scream.
believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me,
Oh.
Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Roller Ricky. Schön, dass du dich
Good to
meldest.
hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Ah, okay, er hat Infos für uns.
Did you see or hear anything during the attack
Bin aber
earlier?
gespannt.
Not exactly. You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Okay.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name.
Verdammt.
Man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
Es wird spannend,
I
Chat.
just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I
Oha.
looked up and saw a
Der
goddamn
Pfeifer.
whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
Oha.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault.
Wir geben ihm Zuspruch.
You're not a bad person.
I know that now, ma'am. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines.
Okay.
Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Boah, ich bin echt gespannt.
Night, Ricky.
Vor allem, ich habe ein bisschen Schiss, dass der Pfeifer halt hier noch auftaucht,
All
ne?
right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If
Jetzt
she
bin
was
ich aber
George's
gespannt.
girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now.
Mitte bis Ende 30 ist ein tolles
Oh, we
Alter.
have another call coming in. But
Oh, okay.
hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Hä? Was hat sie denn? Hä?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Oha.
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news,
Ja, jetzt bin
Peggy.
ich aber gespannt.
Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to
Das ist
come
die Tante
save
vom
us.
Notruf.
It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway,
Die
we
ist
got
so
back into
verdächtig.
radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're
Die
bringing help.
ist so verdächtig, die Leslie.
I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Irgendwie ist es halt komisch, die Telefonleitungen quasi nach außen sind gehabt, aber irgendwie innerorts kann man telefonieren, weil die Leute rufen ja alle hier an. Es ist alles irgendwie ganz, ganz strange. Oder findet ihr nicht? Ich finde es strange.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in.
Das heißt, wir müssen gut aufpassen, was wir so im Hintergrund hören.
Straight there and end this nightmare.
Würde ich jetzt mal sagen.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Na, ich bin gespannt. Ich bin gespannt, ob das so ist.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
I am right. Trust me. Anyway, we should get you back on air.
Jawohl.
Taking callers is the only way to see this through.
Ja, quatsch nicht so viel, mach uns live.
Time to turn the music off.
Da läutet sie schon wieder.
Bringing you back live now.
Welcome
Okay.
back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
Ihr habt doch schon drückt.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges.
Oh, John,
I'm here with Casey.
der
Wanted to give you
Sanitäter.
an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed.
Servus, Metal Teddy.
Preparing to
Grüß
move him to
dich.
the hospital.
Thank you so much.
Schön, dass du reinschaust. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut.
God, I don't even want to think about what
Casey,
would
das haben wir gern gemacht. Wir haben dir gerne
Of course,
geholfen.
Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason Parker überlebt beim Pfeifer. Jason! Na komm, wir fragen ihn, ob es ihm gut... Naja, nee, komm. Jason!
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know.
Oh.
I've got a hole
Abgesehen
in
von
my
dem Loch im
stomach,
Bauch, ne?
and there's a knife
Und
in
dem
my
Messer im
leg.
Bein geht's mir gut.
John gave me something to take the edge off.
Ja, auch dir ein schauderhaftes Halloween,
I'm
mein lieber
feeling
Metal
better
Teddy.
than either of you.
Mir geht's soweit gut hier on Stream. On Stream muss es mir ja gut gehen.
Oh,
Schön, dass du reinschaust und ich hoffe, du hast auch ein tolles Halloween
Take it
heute.
easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But,
Der Chat ist, glaube ich,
before
ganz,
that, I
ganz gespannt.
needed to call you.
Ja, der Jason ist ein bisschen
Guessing
angestochen
the
worden.
Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
Er ist ein bisschen angestochen worden, ja, ein bisschen im
Or
Bein,
you
ein bisschen im
say
Bauch.
that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the
Ken,
other line.
oh, jetzt überschlagen
I
sie hier
just
die
need to make sure
Ereignisse.
we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy.
Okay,
Sorry,
sie
Jason,
übernimmt
where
das.
was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead.
Alles klar, dir auch noch viel Spaß, Metal Teddy. Danke fürs Reinschauen.
If I ever said anything,
Große Umarmung geht
I'd
raus.
find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Boah, das sind halt Fragen, ne? Was ist passiert? Und dann hast du, wer hat George umgebracht oder hast du ihn umgebracht? Ist halt die Frage, so direkt zu fragen, und das live auf Sendung, buh. Ah, komm, ich frage ihn, was passiert ist.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night.
Stila!
Guys on the football
Alles
team
klar, nicht beachten.
had an
Ich beachte
idea
trotzdem.
for a
Servus, schön, dass du reinschaust. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut, mein Lieber. Danke fürs Mitrudern.
We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams.
Oh, wow.
That was the last time I saw or
Oof.
heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
Uff.
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Das finde ich
Ricky
gut.
mentioned a
Velo,
girl named
Ausrufezeichen, we are one.
Is
Finde ich
that who
gut.
you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
What?
What happened? Are we still on air?
Oh oh.
Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator.
Super im Keller, toll.
Reggie picked it up a while ago, in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall.
Im Lagerbereich in
You
der
might have
hintersten
spotted it
Ecke.
earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just
Ah.
press that.
Ja, ich glaube, ich weiß schon wo.
See you
Wow.
back.
Haben wir vielleicht eine Taschenlampe auch? Ich meine, ich frage für einen Freund, ich meine, im Keller ist bestimmt dunkel und so und ich habe Angst im Dunkeln und außerdem und überhaupt. Und was ist, wenn der Pfeifer da ist? Peggy! Peggy? Was ist, wenn der Pfeifer da ist? Okay. Chat, ihr müsst jetzt bei mir bleiben. Chat, ihr müsst jetzt unbedingt ganz bei mir. Wir rücken jetzt ein bisschen zusammen. Wir rutschen jetzt ein bisschen zusammen. Ihr wisst schon, wir wohnen. Das ist jetzt unser Ding. Ihr könnt es mir jetzt nicht alleine lassen. Weil der Stromausfall und so und. Das ist gruselig. Plot Twist, Peggy ist der Pfeif. Oh, wow. Ich nehme einen Toaster mit. Einen Toaster zur Not, falls weißt du, einen Toaster und dann so, zack! So machen wir das, wenn der Pfeifer kommt. Aber, ach, ist das die Notbeleuchtung hier? Das, Alter? Echt jetzt? Wieso ist hier jetzt ein Kind? Im Ernst? Oh. Alter, Engel. Engel! Oh, ich hab's eingeschmuggelt. Alter! Uff.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Okay, hier sind wir falsch. Wow, ich sehe nichts mehr. Oh, hier. Chat, wo seid ihr? Ich brauche euch. Ihr könnt es mir jetzt nicht im Stich lassen hier. Arbeiten. War das nicht hier das Ding? Wer baut denn sowas in die letzte Ecke? Ich meine, beim Stromausfall, das Notstromaggregat, guck mal meinen Puls an. In die letzte Ecke, im Keller, wie blöd ist denn das bitte? Danke.
That must be it.
Was ist? Er macht sich Gedanken, warum so weit oben? Warum so weit hinten? Was stimmt denn mit dem Typen nicht?
Boom! We've got power.
Boom! Nein.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Alter, guck mal, was ich Gänsehaut hab. Alter, echt jetzt? Gut, aber ich hab den Toaster. Alter, den Pfeifer mitten in die Fresse, den Toaster. Mitten rein. Das ist eine Tür. Da hat sich was bewegt. Irgendwer hat eine Tür aufgemacht. Oh Gott.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I
Peggy!
need to get back upstairs.
Ja, ganz toll. Ganz super. Alter, was ist, wenn Alex recht hat? Was ist, wenn Alex... Was ist, wenn Peggy der Pfeifer ist? Huh! Ach du Scheiße. Was war denn das jetzt? Vor was habe ich mir denn jetzt... Ei! Liebe meinen Chat und mein Chat liebt mich. Ich liebe meinen Chat und mein Chat liebt mich. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oida. Herzlich willkommen, Forrest. Danke fürs Vikinghorn und 50 Bits. Schön, dass du reinschaust. Alter, ich scheiß mir eh schon in die Hose so viel hier. Uff. Der Pfeifer ist hier. Chat, ihr müsst leise sein. Der Pfeifer ist hier bei KFM. Hä? Wieso bin ich denn jetzt aus dem Spiel raustappt? Hallo? Velo, was ist daran so lustig? Oh, man kann so... Oh, wow! Mochi hatte recht, man kann die Klobrillen auch noch aufmachen und drunter gucken, ob der Pfeifer da ist. Schauen wir mal, ob Alex da die Toilette gescheit gespült hat. Und Velo gucken wir auch gleich. Ja, okay, das ist in Ordnung, das passt. Das passt. Oh, die Tür bei Peggy ist offen. Chat! Die Tür bei Peggy ist offen. Die war noch nie offen, die war die ganze Zeit versperrt.
Oh no. That's not opening.
Ui. Warte, ich glaube, schon langsam beschleicht mir das Gefühl, Alex hatte recht. Ich hab's gesagt. Ach du Scheiße. Echt jetzt? Ich kann die Tür nicht zumachen. Was ist denn das für Kacke? Die einzige Tür im Spiel, die ich nicht schließen kann.
Peggy, where'd you go?
Hey! Ah!
No way. This can't be happening.
Chat, ich hab Bock auf Kaffee.
A call.
Ja.
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
Okay, wir heben ab. Wir heben ab.
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
Ach du Kacke, warum? Warum? Dreamo! Dreamo! Bin ich nun wirklich richtig, wenn es um Grenzüberwachung geht? Vielleicht? Dreamo, herzlich willkommen an einem wunderschönen Dienstagabend. Schön, dass du reinschaust, mein Lieber. Hey, es freut mich, dich zu lesen hier bei mir im Chat. Und Dankeschön für deinen Follow, mein Lieber. Ja, jetzt muss ich kurz, sorry, Chat. Herzlich willkommen bei den Wikingern und Schildmeiden. Und du hast dir deinen Platz am Drachenbock gesichert, schnapp dir Ruder und ruder gerne ein Stück mit uns mit. Und wenn du möchtest, Ausrufezeichen rudern in den Chat und wir sehen gleich, mit wie vielen Land du hier mit am Start bist. Schön, dass du da bist, mein Lieber. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
Also, Endspurt beim Pfeifer, bei Killer
thought we'd
Frequency.
end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all.
Ja, genau, Popoliebe. Genau das, die Popoliebe.
Mouthin'.
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Hä?
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
Hä?
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy.
Macht es
Daddy
endlich.
and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world,
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek.
Ich bin gerade maximal verwirrt.
Henry Barrow.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes.
Geil Komfortessen, Dreamo.
And I had a son.
Gegessen wird nachher.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say
Uff.
Barrow? That
Uff.
are you?
Let me just get this mask on. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Hä? Ich kenne mich überhaupt nicht mehr aus.
There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Du weißt doch, wir Österreicher überschreiten keine Grenzen, mein Lieber. Das ist ein deutsches Ding.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
In jener Nacht.
You
Das war schon so ein Österreicher-Ding.
And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Oder was tue ich denn jetzt?
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest. These people you've been trying to save, they were
Ich denke,
all
Dreamo.
innocent.
Ich hoffe es.
They all knew George was murdered, but
murdered? Listen,
Sorry, ich habe mir ablenken lassen.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right, I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Schlag ihn mal. Oh, schlag ihn, Marie. Marie, schlag ihn. Ja. Willst du sterben?
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho.
Aha. Ich glaube, es gefällt ihm. Es gefällt ihm.
Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we
Liebe geht raus.
prank the new guys.
Hallöchen Joe. Joe, mein Lieber. Schön, dass du reinschaust. Servus. Einen wunderschönen Halloween-Abend. Wie geht's dir?
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night
Sage
is
doch.
what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Mir gut, danke an euch. Also mir soweit.
Keep talking, Teddy.
Hier im Stream auch ganz gut, außer das mit der
went
Chat
up
gerade
near Whistling Point.
fertig macht.
God, who was there?
Und das Spiel vielleicht auch.
Me?
Wir spielen nach
Jason?
Madison. Da hast du schon Freunde drauf.
George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw
Ganz bestimmt, Alex.
bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said
Boah,
he
ist
was
das
as
krass.
terrified as
Hallöchen
anybody.
Polaris, Servus, schön, dass du
Isn't that right,
reinschaust. Wie
Teddy?
geht's dir?
You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he, well,
Was? Donation Gold Bart ab? Was? Wie kommst du auf sowas? Niemals.
It was just a
Niemals.
stupid prank.
Niemals. Never ever. Boah. Wie geht's mir stets hier im Stream immer tutti soweit, weil toller Chat und so. War ein toller Chat und so. Ja. Oh. Ich hoffe, dir geht's auch gut. Na gut, aber der kitzelt mich immer so. Tja, da musst du durch.
Hit him again, Marie.
God damn it!
Das hat er verdient.
Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Oh, wow.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend.
Na dann gute
Talked to him
Besserung.
how to stop the bleeding, and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have
Danke
the
für die
good sense to
Überraschungsbox,
die
Forrest.
earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated.
Das ist gerade eine wilde Sache hier.
I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like
Wir müssen Zeit schinden,
nothing was real. I felt small,
bis die Leslie eintrifft.
confused, and
Tell me what happened next.
Danke, Forrest, für deinen Lurk.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck.
Verhandelt mit dem Pfeifer. Also eigentlich nicht so richtig.
It was the Whistling Man.
Kennst du das Game Killer Frequency? Story Horror Game. Super cool,
Then
super
he
gut.
stops. And he's
Sehr
looking
empfehlenswert,
up.
aber es ist quasi schon im Endspurt. Wir haben gestern 5 Stunden gespielt und jetzt spielen wir noch die letzte Stunde, halbe Stunde noch. Sind gerade am Aufdecken.
What happened
Danach
next?
gibt's dann Madison.
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you know what happened?
I saw it.
Aha.
You pushed him. You were up there.
Alter, das nimmt echt eine dramatische
You were
Wendung hier.
dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, god damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up.
Ja.
When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Ja, ja, geile Übersetzung, gell?
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night
In jener
was
Nacht.
tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip
Oh wow, so ein kleines Missgeschick, ne? So viel zu dem Thema.
George was a blip.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
Ja, genau.
Something about the rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Schlag ihn noch mal.
Hit him again, Marie.
Damn it! Yes! Okay,
Na, geht doch.
we own most
Geht
of
doch.
the town.
That's it.
Oh Gott, ist das verrückt hier.
Father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life.
Boah.
And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
This has to stop, Marie.
It never should have started.
Huch.
He shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished.
Oh, das ist
Coming to a
verrückt.
stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the
Komm gleich wieder zum
winning throw.
Chat.
Wait a sec.
Hi? Hallo? Okay. Hallöchen Vita, servus, schön, dass du reinschaust. Schönen guten Tag. Das Leben ist wie ein Klavier. Weiße Tasten sind Liebe und Glück, schwarze Tasten Kummer und Schmerz. Man muss beides berühren, um die Melodie des Lebens zu hören. Habt einen wunderschönen Dienstagabend. Da ist durchaus was dran. Es gehört halt alles dazu, alle Seiten dazu. Es ist immer nur eine Frage, oder was man dann daraus macht. Ne? Primo sagt, bloß Einnahme schreiben, dann eine Katze auf mir. Fühli, meine Blaubeere wird uns dann auch im Just Chatting gleich wieder beehren. Kennst du meine Blaubeere schon? Kennst du gar nicht, gell? So, wo hält Marie Teddy gefangen? Oh wow, ja genau. Und wenn man jetzt die ganze Zeit aufmerksam aufpasst hätte, das was wir eigentlich vorher gesagt haben, dass wir aufpassen sollen, was man so im Hintergrund an Geräusche hört, wüssten wir das vielleicht jetzt. Hermann, servus, grüß dir, schön, dass du reinschaust, danke für den Lurk. Chat, wer hat jetzt für euch aufpasst? Wo könnten die sein? In der Turnhalle, am Footballplatz, auf der Rollschuhbahn? Shit. Ich hab natürlich überhaupt nicht aufpasst. Uff. Der Chat hat bestimmt auch nicht aufpasst. Der Chat hat hier nur Quatsch gemacht. Ne? Keiner hat aufpasst. Na, Rollschuhbahn schließe ich fast aus. Ich persönlich glaube ja fast am Footballplatz. Aber ja, das wäre auch meine Vermutung, Alex, genau. Aber wetten würde ich halt nicht drauf, ne? Aber tatsächlich, das wäre auch so meine Intuition gewesen. Ja, wir versuchen es einfach. Komm, wir versuchen es. Scheiß drauf.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Ups.
Wait!
Oh oh. Ich glaube, wir haben Teddy, glaube ich, gerade in den Tod.
Dead too now, isn't he?
Ups. Das verändert unsere Statistik dann zu 5:3.
I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy.
Scheiße.
So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Oh oh.
it's been so long since
Unsere
I've seen
Statistik
you.
verschlechtert sich gerade rapide.
Worried you wouldn't come. And here I was.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Ah ja, habt doch gesagt, Turnhalle. Mhm.
Will someone please explain to me what's happening?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember?
Wo ist die Tasse denn hingefallen?
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died. And that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the whistling man.
Das reicht doch, Dreamer, oder nicht?
Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my
Und
sister.
danke.
I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Das ist crazy. Das ist völlig verrückt hier.
Marie, I'm so sorry.
Ich weiß ja, warum ich normal nur Point-and-Click-Adventure
it's
spiele.
not your fault.
Es hat schon
it's
Sinn.
Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
8. Geburtstag.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Ha, Gott sei Dank haben wir auf die Karte geschaut. Oh, so ein Glück.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Oh, Deckung! Deckung!
We have one wounded, one dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Ich bin unschuldig.
Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay.
Heiliger Bimbam.
Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be
Mach das Asin und danke fürs Mitnehmen. Lass dir dann schmecken.
Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Ach du Scheiße. Was? Point-and-Click Minesweeper, das könntest du mal streamen. Ja, ich wäre gewillt, das zu streamen. What schreist du denn so rum? Weil es kann. Namen und Skoll zusammen. Skoll, Harry. Servus, schön, dass du reinschaust. Wie geht's dir? Du kommst gerade rechtzeitig. Wir sind hier gerade fast fertig mit Killer Frequency und starten dort in Madison. So. Es war ein Schrei. Oh, warte. Lasst uns für eine bessere Zukunft. Oh, jetzt erst. Lasst uns für eine bessere Zukunft kämpfen.
Let's make tomorrow better.
Geil, schrei mich an. Mit diesen Worten haben wir Killer Frequency durchgespielt. Forrest Nash überlebt den Pfeifer. Oh wow, man hätte sterben auch können. Cool. Das war Killer Frequency, ihr Lieben. Geil. Na guck mal, wie viele da überlebt haben. Alter, wir haben nur 3 auf unserem Gewissen. Nur 3? Alter, das hat sich aber jetzt bitte einen Applaus verdient.